Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is actually going to be a less lethal video. Yeah, it seems like I'm not doing those anymore. It's not that I'm not doing it anymore. It's just only so much you can talk about. I mean, it's just so many videos you can talk about. But the first thing I will say actually is, the mission 4. I like the technique of the mission 4. But do you notice that you don't see a lot of videos on the mission 4? I mean, you see the mission 4 and all the sexy blonde woman, as I guess big women don't need protecting either. But anyway, you don't see a lot of videos on the mission 4. There's a guy, a bald-headed guy. He sells Byrna, and he did a little bit on the mission 4. And then there's a gentleman based out of Michigan. He talked about the mission 4, and but at that time it wasn't. It was talk about it was coming out, so he was just talking about it on their website. Good channel, isn't it? Redstone 101. Very good channel, good guy. I love watching. Even I hope I'm pronouncing it, Black Pepper. I love your material. It's very good. Scaredy Cat. Definitely love your material. It's very good. These are the real experts of less lethal. I'm just giving my little comment based upon my little point of view. But yeah, you don't see a whole lot of mission 4 videos. I always wonder why. If somebody just gave a good 10-15 minute video of the mission 4 and tell you and let you see it in action and stuff, I kind of want the mission 4 because my thing is I want the most bang for my buck, but I have to train with it too, and I'm not going to pay $50 to train with less lethal, as in buying the 88 grams. I'm not going to do that. It has to be 12 grams, or if I actually did have the 88 gram, I have a machine in my house where I could just fill it up and keep it moving. Air compressor machine. I don't have none of that. So I like the mindset of is you shooting as many times as you can with one magazine, and then I like the ability you can switch. So you can have, if you use the orange side, you can make that all all pepper ball. On the kinetic side, you can make it all one way. Now, I'm trying to figure out how you're gonna do all pepper ball if that person is in your house. I'm like, don't you gotta get out the house? But I'm working that out in my head. If I got the mission 4, it would definitely be a house weapon, or definitely in my car. I live in the state of Kansas, so it does get hot, and I wouldn't want come to my car, see my windows busted out, and me trying to explain to Geico Insurance why my windows are all busted out because the gas exploded. So, but yeah, I like what I see from it. I wish it was a little bit more affordable with the 88 grams. And if somebody knows where you can get two you can get 88 grams cheap, but I do everything Amazon. So if it's not Amazon, I'm not going to do it. Or the website of Byrna. Now, if they had it where I can shoot all that I shoot, and then I close the line, and I can come back next week and shoot the rest, then yeah. But I think, self-defense, even with less lethal, it has to be affordable. You can, it's things are not cheap in this inflation. And I imagine if you have an actual gun and you try and go to a shooting range, that is expensive. Gun less lethal is not a cheap hobby, folks. It costs some money to shoot that stuff, and that's something that plays a part when I do less lethal. I don't know what this car is doing. Okay. I'm not ashamed to say it. I live in the state of Kansas, and I think these are some of the worst drivers I've ever seen. And I've lived in California and Minnesota, and been to parts of Texas. People say Dallas is pretty bad, but yeah, these are some crazy aggressive drivers. But anyway, the Mission 4 seemed like a good instrument. I mean, it's built on the AR-15. Even the less lethal need a AR-15 style something. And if it shoots, I think where it says 20 to 30 balls per tank. I mean, per 88 gram canister. I don't know anybody who can take that unless you're the villain from the Batman movie that was released a year ago, and you all gear up with military gear, robbing houses at 12 o'clock at night. It seems like it's good if anybody has this, the Mission 4, anybody has it, or or watching this video, please send me a link of your review on it, or a link of somebody doing a review. Now, I've seen the merciless lethal version, because it's really theirs, and just Byrna slapped their name on top of it, maybe just a little bit. But it's really a mission. It's merciless lethal Mission 4. It's built off that design. I think even TCR is built off of merciless lethal. But anyway, I have a TCR. I enjoy that quite a bit. I shot it this weekend. I felt pretty good shooting it. I always practice. I practice. I don't practice 2 or 3 times a week. I'd rather train my hands and do submission, joint manipulations, than become a gun nut. And plus, what I kind of noticed, I don't really like the gun community all that much anyway. That's not my forte. I support 2A and 2A community activities, but it seems like the 2A gets very political, and I don't want the politics. I don't need the politics to protect people. Nobody's coming to my house and say, "Are you a Republican, or are you a Democrat, or are you an independent?" Nobody's coming to go rob me, wondering about my political affiliation. But anyway, I digress. The Mission 4 seems good, something I would like. I would get the Umarex HDX with the 16 round off the 12 gram CO2 canister. I would get that before I get the Mission 4, and it's a whole lot cheaper. I think the Umarex is like 600, 500, maybe 5. I know it was out of stock for a long time. I think it came back during the holidays, which, I mean, it should come back in the holidays. That's where you get your most money. But yeah, I'll get that before I would get the Mission 4. But I would get the Mission 4 for cool factor. Like, yep, I got this weapon. I got this weapon. If you watch any Naked Gun, you know, be like Frank Drebin, you know, he has all these guns. Yeah. So thank you for watching my video. Have a great day.